Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to They Are Billions. We're continuing where we left off. It has been about a day since I recorded the first set of 4 videos for this particular run. That wound up being like a 2-hour recording, so I wanted to sort of stop it there, take a break, come back to it the next day, and that's exactly what I'm doing. For you, I don't know how long it's been. Shouldn't be that long since the last part, but today we are gonna be kicking off into the rebuild, because last time this entire wall was breached. We're gonna go ahead and rebuild the entire thing at the moment. We do desperately need to reinforce that wall. I've also, at the time I'm recording this episode, put out the first episode from this run, and the initial feedback seems to be that I need to put more towers on my walls. I'm apparently too careful with my towers, and I haven't put enough units in those towers. That's based on the feedback from one part. So I don't know if that feedback will have changed by the time you get to here, but I do agree that this entire wall was breached so easily last time. We will not survive another attack like the one we just experienced. We just will not. So we need to make sure that in future we can. We also need to make sure that all of our structures get back up. We need to get our farms back up, ballistas, quarries, sawmills, everything needs to get back up to scratch, back up to standard, so that we can get everything repaired. You know, this farm right here, for example, needs repaired. It needs access to energy as well, apparently, which is interesting that apparently it doesn't have that. There we go. Get a few more structures on the go for repairs there. I do think we have a little bit of stone sitting around. I don't think I'm going to bother doing much with that just yet. I really want to reinforce this wall. I really want to get my towers upgraded. I want to get more of the spike traps in there. We can upgrade those to wire fence traps as well for iron and gold. Probably not a bad idea. Apparently we're being attacked down here. Can I move you guys down to maybe deal with that? Yeah, there we go. So you guys just deal with that. Let's get the rest of these repairs going if we can. Looks like that ballista is going to go back up, that one as well. Farm's about to come up too, so that should sort our food troubles. Our food is back up to 45, which is great. So really, what we need is just a better set of defenses, from what I can gather. Also, lookout towers could be an idea. Also, another ballista there probably wouldn't hurt. So, possibly that. Possibly getting a ballista is something we want to look into. But the good news is we don't have many things left to fix. That's the good news here. So if we go ahead and do that, it's just a few more structures that are really needing a bit of loving. So it's a stone wall and stakes trap that needs it. I think it's because the zombies are kind of close to the walls as well, yeah. Basically, there's zombies close to the wall, so fixing these isn't entirely possible. There we go. So everything is currently set to repair. It looks like we actually have a bit of a wave coming through over there, which is a bit of a worry. Not entirely sure how they're doing that. I was under the impression I had a solid wall over there. That's not good at all. Interesting. Let's see here. So if we were to double that up, which I do want to do, it's obviously going to cost a fair few resources to do it. But I do think it's absolutely necessary. So let's go ahead and see if we can maybe build ourselves a stone wall up to there. You know, get that nicely reinforced. Maybe also going in with that second ballista tower there for defensive purposes. And possibly even a lookout tower. I definitely don't think a lookout tower would be a bad thing somewhere like that spot right there. Just so we can see a bit more into the distance. A lookout tower down here, I think, could also be a great idea. So maybe throwing that back there and also fixing up that bit of wall that we seem to be missing. So let's grab you, so that we can see more into that space. Seeing a bit more up north is probably something worth doing as well. So a lookout tower, I think there could be really useful. And I don't think we need many more. So that wall has been reinforced. Let's go in and see if we can maybe get more of these stakes traps. We actually need another... We need another Tesla tower, really, to do these properly. So I'm going to throw a Tesla tower... I think back there should be fine. No, actually down there. Just so we can really go nuts in those traps. Alright, so lookout towers are done. That's given us a bit more of a view out there, which is great. Similar story down here, which is also great. And up here as well, this one is about to be done. Which again gives us a pretty good view. So we can see a bit better around the base. Gives us a bit of an idea of what's going on. A couple of ballista towers there. Great to have. I actually want to make sure all of my towers are targeting highest level stuff. I think it might be worth saying the same for all of my... Just all of my towers, really. At this point, though, I am feeling like getting more soldiers and all that is going to be a great idea. And so I think building a stone tower there to put a sniper in, or a couple of snipers, could be a really good idea. So I want to do that. For sure. And I think I also actually want to go in and do... Can I get another bit of stone wall in there? I actually can. That'll be perfect. So do that, and then I want to come in with the spikes. Now, these are obviously kind of costly. You know, a bit of wood each, bit of gold each. But we'll put those in. We're going to layer them up as best we can. And then I do want to upgrade these to be the other ones. These things right here, the wire fence traps. I absolutely want to do that. And we do have a bit of iron lying around, so if I just double-click on all of those and say, you know, start upgrading them, we can get a few of those upgraded into wire fences, which I believe are more damaging than the wooden spikes. Which definitely seems like a good thing. Definitely seems like the kind of thing we want. So if I just double-click on you again, we can upgrade a few more of them. I think we'll hold off on the rest of those upgrades until we have a bunch of iron on standby, but again, that's useful to have at least. So that tower's gone up there, which is great. At this point, really, I think I want soldiers. Problem is, we don't actually have a lot of... Oh, for God's sake. Of course there's another horde coming. Okay. I really want a sniper. And I think a few soldiers as well. I don't know if we have the time for this. So they're approaching from the west. They're probably going to go for here. They might go for this big wall again. So what I want to do with you guys is I kind of want you guys in a good defensible location. I'm hoping that they go for this wall. Because if they do, I can easily get my soldiers into the towers there to help. If they don't, we have a problem. I'm going to move my soldiers around there and hope that that's where the horde's going. Because if it isn't, we have a major problem. Get another sniper there as well whilst we're working. Get me another sniper. The horde's up there. I really hope it doesn't go for this northernmost wall. Let's see here. So sniper ready. Let's move you down into there. So let's get him moving down into that tower. We have a couple of resources out there, actually, which is nice. And this sniper here is doing pretty good work. All right, the horde's up there. It actually looks like it might go for this wall up top. Unless it suddenly dips down, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Let's see here. If I go to lookout tower and put one there, that'll actually give me a good view out that way. I don't think it's dipping down. I think it's going for that northmost. So we don't have much up there in the way of defenses. So let's see what we can do if we send some units up that way and maybe see if I can throw another great ballista in there. Doesn't seem like it, but we need one. We need one somewhere because this area has minimal defenses. I can put one there. That'll be good if they break through. But we definitely need those soldiers to move up to that location ASAP. Because there's the horde coming in. That's a big horde as well. Where are those soldiers? There they are. Okay, this might be the end of us. This could be the end of us. Because that wall, we don't have any other reinforcement. We have no other reinforcement here. And if they get through that gate, we're done. I don't know if we have any other options here. I can't build a gate. There are too many zombies and too many walls in the same area. I don't think we have any other options here. We can move you up into a tower, perhaps. Just have you move up there. They are going to get through. I don't think there's any return from this. I really don't think there's any... Yeah, they're through. I don't think there's any returning from this. I think we're done here. I don't think there's any hope. Not at this point. Unless we can hold them at bay. But I just don't see that happening. Yeah, they're through. There is no hope. There is no hope left. No, those soldiers were kind of our only line of defense. Who are not going to get destroyed. Okay. Here's what we need to do. Every tower needs to exit. Every tower needs to exit. We need to zoom out. Grab every unit. If possible. Every unit. There's not many of them. Attack move that way. Let's see down here as well. Every unit we have available, which is apparently none for some reason. I guess, are you guys technically not out of the tower? Interesting. There we go. Let's see. They're attacking our buildings. That's kind of to be expected. Every tower exit to there. Okay. Try and grab all our units again. There's a few of them, not many. Attack move. Let's see what we can do. There's really no hope here. They're going to get to our main building so quickly. But we might as well try. You know, it's worth putting up a fight. It was worth seeing if we could come back from that previous thing. I don't know. I guess I really did neglect that northmost wall. I really did neglect that northmost wall. I'm disappointed. I'm actually really disappointed in myself that I neglected that northmost wall. I actually sort of neglected one of the other ones as well, to be fair. The wall on the east side was completely neglected. And unfortunately, I guess that's just the way it is. I was hoping that sitting down the next day to continue things would be a great way to be like, hey, let's come at it with a fresh mindset and all that kind of stuff, but apparently not. Apparently, my survival after the last wave was going to be short-lived. It's unfortunate. I think the takeaway from these two runs that we've done thus far, though, are that, number one, I need to find a balance between defensive and offensive play, because I think last time, in part, well, you know, the first run, I had a decent number of soldiers, but not my defenses weren't very good. This time around, my defenses, I think, were better, but I didn't have the soldiers to back it up, and I neglected to put in enough towers and enough soldiers in those towers to defend the walls. I also think I should have expanded completely out from every single wall and doubled up my defenses rather than just expanding to the south like I did. If I had extra walls up north, that attack probably wouldn't have killed us. We probably could have fallen back to some of the previous walls and survived. But I think that's the takeaway. And that's what I love most about this game, is that every time I lose, it feels like I've learned something. Even if I'm not taking the right lesson away from it, it feels like I've learned something. So ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, Run 2 has come to an end. We survived for 65 days. but eventually the zombie hordes took over and killed us. Thank you very much for watching. This has been They Are Billions. I'm sure there will be another run in the not too distant future, but for now, that is going to be it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!